Okay, this is for someone that requested it, and here are my picks. Just say on the daily, Bitcoin looks like, to me, it's going to hit somewhere between 8.5 and maybe 7.5k. That's just my opinion. So I'm not buying Bitcoin. What else am I interested in? Let me bring that up. So, in this one, I'm quite interested in Doge. Just from like a Bitcoin perspective, technically it's looking good for an entry. But also, what I like to do is look at the historic movement of this coin. And it actually has been at historic lows, about, I don't know, 16 I think. And it has pretty good pumps. Also, this coin has a really good community, and it's a lot of fun, and it's actually got a lot of utility because it's a really fast coin to use. So that's why I like this coin. Let me find the next one. Bitcoin Cash. I kind of like Bitcoin Cash just because it's such a contrarian play, and I mean it could totally collapse down. It's had some good pumps, and I like it because it's quite contrarian mainly, and it's just doing something different, and it's kind of complementary to the main blockchain. So let's grab the next one. There is Litecoin. This is all fairly kind of traditional, if you like. Litecoin's pretty cool, simply because it's doing a lot of things that Bitcoin hasn't done yet, or plans to, and it was the first to implement segwit, so it's not as limited, but I think it's something to keep in mind. Monero is a very interesting one, simply because it's one of the best privacy coins out there. It's actually looking a bit high for my taste, so I wouldn't actually buy this personally right now. Dash, oh, that's a lot of fun right now. Another privacy coin. Look at that. I am actually selling here because it's pretty extreme, but one for the long term, in my opinion, just because of its budget and what it's trying to do. So really a contender, in my opinion. What else we got? And there's Counterparty. That's kind of a cool project. They are doing things. I think they're doing smart contracts as well. It's been a while since I looked into them, but I like them simply because they are pretty low, and it's a cool project. What else? I guess there's BitShares, which I'm not actually looking at, because in terms of a bargain, I think it's pretty good. Very good. It's actually kind of an entry for me. Signal right there. One that I am kind of I do like is Bible. It's not cheap, but it is cheap compared to historic lows, especially in Bitcoin. This one is really, it does as sorry, I'm just getting the Bitcoin pair up. This one just does a lot of interesting stuff. It's not blockchain based. It's a DAG coin, which is to put a long story short, it's kind of like a database that's connected to multiple database without a blockchain. That's not a good description, but in a few seconds. So you can see that it's actually very low, and it has been as high as 0.4, 0.38 in the past. It's a cool project, it's a cool developer. They're not that, they didn't have many kind of PR releases or anything like that. They tend to just deliver these additions to it, which I think is really cool. And there's not a lot of fanfare. They've distributed a lot of the coin, which I think can account for a lot of this, because it's been done by airdrops. And I just think it's a super cool project. Very interesting. I guess I've got Ethereum as well. I mean, you might know about this. A lot of you guys will know about all the majors like that. That's Bitcoin. It's very low. Let's look at it versus the dollar. I'm not buying right now. Should have sold around here. I actually hit my target. Is it 512? No, it was around 460. I had a target. Let it ride out, and then it closed below this what I thought was a flag. So I'm out of Ethereum for now because I think the market's in for a decent correction. I'm out of everything actually, apart from Doge, which is kind of a speculative position. Speaking of speculative, the more long-term ones, I'm interested in Ripple, just because they are trying to work with banks. I mean, there's an argument for a triangle right here. So that's, I mean, if that plays out, what is that? It's like, I don't know, 50 cents or something? 46 cents, maybe? But this is something we're holding for a while, because they're working with banks, and they're doing things. They actually have a product along with this currency called Stellar Lumens, and obviously they're doing very well right now. They're working with IBM. And I think they had another announcement for some payment service. Yeah, so keep an eye on Stellar Lumens and Ripple, and even having a little spike against Bitcoin there, which is cool. What else? What else is there? I guess that if you want to really speculate, the Sia coin, which is a storage coin. As you can see, it's got wrecked, and you know, historically low prices. Not, the chart doesn't inspire confidence. It's ranging in the 4 hour, but I mean, yeah, you could kind of 10x your money potentially, at least 5x. Anyway. What else? What else? What are the coins? Check my list. Actually, I've covered most of them, most of the ones that I'm interested in. I guess from a perspective, yeah, I think I covered most of the guys that I'm interested in. I don't really go for ICOs. Simply because I don't have the time to research all that stuff. No, you guys, sure, you can make a lot of money, but I'm not. I like to kind of focus on the things that I understand and the things that I know. So I mean, actually, there's another one. There's EOS, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of popped pretty heavily. There's IOTA, which is doing something pretty much the same as Byteball. I think they have a lot more publicity though. Yeah, like I said, I know that maybe I might look at tokens which have been generated through Ethereum, which I suppose could be classed as ICOs, but generally I just don't have time. There was one on Byteball recently, the first one for Titanium, and the white paper just read like a scam. It read like some gold bugs posting their friggin' pump videos that crash the banks and all that crap. So yeah, I'm really wary of ICOs. And yeah, those are my picks. I know I kind of rushed through them. I was trying to think of the best ones, but those are the ones that I kind of actively look at. Maybe actually, I keep on thinking of the ones. There are just so friggin' many. So one that I kind of, I mean, I traded this is ETC, which is Ether Classic, which is Ethereum, but the original chain. You can read up on that, or why that happened if you're not familiar. Yeah, that actually, I'm not buying that right now. That wick is way too big. Right now, like I said, I'm not buying anything apart from Doge, which I've got like my long-term positions that I hold. But speculatively, I'm not holding anything. So right now, I'm waiting for the market to kind of die out a little bit and calm down. But I guess if I'm gonna if I would say hold anything, I'd say Stellar, Ripple, Doge, just because historically it should pump, but that's no guarantee. So I think I did hear a rumor, which I'm not going to talk about because it was on some other podcast. So that could be good for Doge. Who knows? So yeah, they're the ones that I'm holding. I mean, I hold small positions in Litecoin, Dash, Doge. I got my core position of Bitcoin that I've held forever, and yeah, that's it. I hope you find this helpful.